depending on head position, I go for a Troy bar, or we can start to bring in the Williams guard. We'll still do the same thing here. This way. So my partner's in side control. I'm building my frames back, right? I get my frame inside of the hip. I get my elbow and knee connected underneath my partner, and I can use that to start to extend away. If my partner's head stays on this side of the body, that's when we have a lot of opportunities to pummel through for the Choi bar and what have you. If their head tries to stay closer to my head, a lot of times that can be really difficult. So what I'm gonna look to do is pummel both hands in underneath it initially, because I wanna break their connection if they have their hands locked. I'll lean back, and the key detail for the leaning back is I'm on my side, right? Immediately, my shoulder's underneath me. That allows me to grab inside of my hamstring, grab the top of my partner's shoulder, and I'm gonna continue to build base here. I don't stick underneath my partner, hoping an omoplata happens. I open my chest to the floor, I build up to my elbow, and notice how I'm starting to like almost stand in base off of my partner. That's what's gonna let me free my bottom leg and actually start to attack the position. Okay, so that's what we did last week. What I'm gonna talk about is like the finishing details to an omoplata. So the omoplata is a lot closer to like a wrestling position than jiu-jitsu in regards to I want head height and hip height over my opponent in order to finish. Traditionally what we do is we break my partner's hips down to the floor, then I build hip height over the top in order to put effect on the arm, right? But a lot of times people are really, really effective at just kind of scrambling and keeping their hips high, and it's difficult for you to affect the shoulder. So what I'm gonna look to do is my inside arm is going to control my partner's tricep. I'm gonna open my leg out behind me in order to start to stand in base. I need to get hip height here. So I really need to practice putting a tremendous amount of pressure on my partner, and I need to start lifting my hip up and hanging on my partner, all right? Breaking my partner's hip down here is gonna be involving me just kind of twinkle toesing forward. I can't use the elbow, but feet walk forward, and we're gonna be able to break them down and already be in a finishing position, right? So again, get into your omoplata however you choose. Right, when we get here, control the elbow, right? Make sure we're always keeping the elbow in the omoplata, and when I'm ready, elbow, post behind me, put your body weight on your partner. Twinkle toes forward, away from the hips. And then we can immediately move to our finish, okay? The other benefit of that position is if your partner rolls through, okay, you already have a tremendous amount of base so that on the back side of that roll, it doesn't end up topsy-turvy in the scramble. So just go straight to the omoplata. So hypothetically, if I'm here, my partner rolls through, because I've already built my base, it's really simple for me just to settle on top of my partner and omoplata side control without having to worry about scrambling to top position. I'm already on top of them, right? So let's practice working with that, and I'll be around to help.